Alright, so we get another game up. Rally Ascension 3.0 versus what I believe is Esper Superfriends. Yeah, I had to mulligan that. Just too risky to keep a one-lander. Yeah, we can bottom that. We draw the Honored. I went ahead and played him in the hopes that he could get in there and get renowned. But he's going to Silk Wrap, so that's fine. Main board, we don't have a way to deal with the enchantments. Something I've thought about. I thought about putting the Felidar Cub main board in place of the third Dim Protector, because there's a lot of enchantments running around. So he's going to get an Ascendancy right here. So far, our draw is mediocre. We could go for Ascendancy right here. Most likely it gets shot down by Clash of Wheels. In fact, it did. So a better play would have went, had I known this game that he was playing at Esper Superfriends, where like our edict effects are pretty bad. I should have waited. And we could have started generating a board. We'll go ahead and sack the Elvish Visionary to get a 3-power creature on board. So he's going to rebound a Dig Through Time. Gets about a rebound. This game went pretty poorly for us. Having a mediocre draw. Narset that down to 1. We can throw in a Zulaport. But by now he should be drawn into whatever answer he deems is good against us from what he's seen. So he's going to quarantine field. And yeah, that's where something like a Felidar Cub 1-0 would be great. So Haruspex. So we're kind of choked on mana a little bit, which can happen with this deck. As you can see, turn 7 and we only have 3 lands out. So we go ahead and play the Haruspex face down. Gonna active Ob Nixilis. So we're in a pretty bad spot, missing the Ascendancy. The quarantine field, the exile type effects, even through the enchantments, are pretty bad for us because we lose our creature, but it doesn't go in the graveyard, which is just horrible for us. So I went ahead and conceded. We need to do some sideboarding to beat this type of deck. So I'll bring in the things like the Utterance, the Felidar Cub. I didn't see any creatures. You would assume that he'd play Jace. I don't think I'm going to bring in any of the Infinite Obliterations. We're worried about getting things like Ugin off the board. So we'll bring in Sorin, Utterance, Felidar Cub. Bring in Dromoka's Command. It could be a good trick to get rid of some of these. But we'll come back for a game too. Rally Ascension 3.0 versus Esper Superfriends is, I think, what his archetype is.